Steve Perrier takes ball one as we start game 2 in the best of 5 semi-final round in the Adirondack Slow Pitch League A Division. Latremore's Insurance leading off here in the top of the first against Champlain Peterbilt. And I'll bring up Dollar Bill LeBeau. Pitch from Mike Mangarilla. It's hit to center field. Joe Misek is there. And there'll be no advance. And I'll bring up Craig King. Latremore won last night in game 1 by a 10-5 margin, a well-played game. They're playing with just 9 players. Dave Smith on deck for Latremore. Latremore's unbeaten in 1998. Pitch from Mangarillo. Swung on, hit deep to left field. Misek is there at the fence. And a little lack of communication between Gray McCaslin and Joe Misek. I think Misek thought McCaslin had it, and McCaslin backed off, and Misek had to reach for it at the last moment. So that's a long fly ball out. That's 2 down, and Dave Smith, the batter. Bolshevik, Bill Liberty calling the balls and strikes, and Pete Ensel on the bases. Somebody said a lot of time, and Mangarilla thought he said time. And on the line, Randy Whalen is there, reaches up, makes the catch. Nothing across for Latremore's. And after 1/2 inning, it's Latremore's nothing, Champlain Peterbilt coming to bat. The defense for Latremore's Insurance, Kevin Levine is pitching. Dave Smith is his battery mate at first base, Dollar Bill LeBeau. Todd Howard's at second. Steve Perrier is at short, and third base is Keith Spittler.
7, 12.
In the outfield, it's Neil Stevens. This is Gray McCaslin the third. Gets it up the middle. Or base hit. See Neil Stevens.
We haven't played hit the ball well.
Not sure who's in left center. It looks like right center is Craig King. And right field would probably be Frank Buxa. So it's oops, Whalen, while I'm debating here, Whalen steps up and lines out to the left center fielder. And we're going to get down to figure out who this is. That must be Scott Sorrell in left center field. As we see Scott McCormick on the bench. This is Joe Misek.
Joe, come on, Dave.
It's a ball.
Pick it, baby. Good eye, Dave. 30. Dig a little deeper, baby. Dig a little deeper. Yeah, now.
That's ball 4. Misek walks. We'll have runners at first and second. And Randy Brown will step in.
Randy Brown.
Ball 1.
Good drop one right here.
Ball.
Good eye.
2-0 pitch. Strike. Hit to Perrier. He's looking for 2. Goes to Howard over to first. Double play. So the double play turns 2 rather than get the lead runner. Perrier says we can turn 2, and he was right. So nothing across for Champlain Peterbilt. After 1 full, it's Latremore's Insurance nothing, Champlain Peterbilt nothing. Neil Stevens is at the plate, leading off the top of the second inning. Game 2, best of 5 semifinals from the A division of the Adirondack Slow Pitch League. Defending champions at the plate. I think it was 2 years ago that Peterbilt was the B division champions. Base hit for Stevens. Caslin will get it back in. Stevens will try to stretch it. He'll be in, standing up. Good hustle there from Neil Stevens. Gets 2 bases out of it. Now bring up the left center fielder, Scott Sorrell, Mongo, to his friends. Mangarillo delivers. Foul ball, foul ball. That's a base hit for Sorrell. That'll score Stevens. A RBI single for Scott Sorrell. And the first run of the game is in for Latremores. And I'll bring up Todd Howard, second baseman tonight. Versatile player. He plays a variety of positions and does well no matter where you put him. All 2. Hit to right field. Shanty LaMarche makes the shoestring grab for the out. And brings up Frank Buxa. Mangarillo delivers. Buxa hits it sharply to third. Go to second, to first, in time. On a bang-bang play, they get Buxa, they turn 2. So a nice around the horn double play for Peterbilt. So it's 1-0. Latremore leads at the end of an inning and a half. Strike 1 to Scott Silver as we start at the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 ball game. Hit to Sorrell. 1 out. Now Shanty LaMarche at the plate. He swings, hits it up the middle, and a base hit for LaMarche.
Turn it! Fire, Sandy! All right, let it go by. Hit the card. Good job, Rick.
Third baseman Scott Libertini, the batter. He takes a strike.
3 more with Gary B all over that card.
Foul ball, strike 2. Middle 2 pitch.
Shot, Dave. Go,
Line drive, base hit.
right there on the track.
Runs at first and second. Tying run at second base. And I'll bring up Scott Hamilton. Hamilton will hit it to Scott Sorrell. Safe at third. I think Sorrell throwing it to third. Help the umps. I think the umps we're calling it a. We're going to probably think about calling that a catch. But obviously it was a trap to ball. And it looks like LaMarche is ripped out his trousers, advancing to third base. Gray McCaslin Jr. hits it foul, strike 1. Pitch from Levine, strike 2. McCaslin drops it into center field. This will score at least 1. And Libertini had to hold up, wait for that ball to go through, so he wasn't able to score in that one. It's a tie ball game, and Mike Mangarillo was in. He's the pitcher at the top of the order to follow. 1-1 to score, bases full. Bottom of the second. It's going to drop in. Stevens makes a nice try at it. 2 runs. No. Bang, bang play at the plate. Bang, banger at the plate. And
No, he should have won.
that's an out. It's a 2-1 lead now. Gray McCaslin swings at the first pitch, drops it into right center. LaMarche will score. Smith tried to put the tag on. The ball rolled out of his glove. I don't think he made the contact anyway. LeBeau over there backing up, so that'll make it 3-1. And we'll have runners at second. Nope, first and second. First and second. And Randy Whalen stepping to the plate. He's the 8th batter of the inning. 3 on, 3 in. Two in. 3 on, 2 in. 2 outs.
Wheels, everybody got wheels!
Take the short. Perrier will take the short. Toss to second for the force. So Peterbilt picks up 2. They take a 3-1 lead into the top of the 3rd.
I guess Bear's going to lead us. Hold it up now.
All right, let's get it straight. It was 3 runs in that inning. 8 batters, 2 left. 3-1 lead for Peterbilt over Latremores. Keith Spittler hits a line shot to third base. Scott Libertini makes a great Brooks Robinson, Greg Nettles type of catch. And we have 1 down. Maybe even a Cleet Boyer catch. I'll bring up Kevin Levine with Scott McCormick on deck. Top half of the 3rd. Levine hits the first pitch, hits a base hit into left field. Now Scott McCormick at the plate. Hamilton looking to get 2. He got the first one, and the ball bounced out as he was trying to hurry it to get Levine. If he hadn't bobbled it, it might have been interesting. So that's 2 down, and top of the order now, Steve Perrier. We'll probably think about tying it up with the 1 swing here. He takes ball 1. You get to the top of the order and you just keep going. Great home run power all the way down to maybe Todd Howard. It lessens a little bit. Perrier, base hit. Levine will stop at second. So tying runs on for Latremores. And Dollar Bill LeBeau, who had 2 homers last night, will step in there, representing the potential go-ahead run in this 3-1 ball game here in the top half of the 3rd. Here's the pitch from Mangarillo. LeBeau hits it too deep right center field. It's going to drop in. Whalen will play it off the fence. 2 runs will score. It's a double, a 2-ribby double for LeBeau to tie the ball game. And I'll bring up Craig King. It'd be a hard pick to pick the most dangerous all-around hitter on this Latremores team. It is deep, right at the fence. Gray McCaslin pulls it down. Yeah, he and Nisak continue to have a little communication problem out there. 3-3, we're going to the bottom half of the 3rd. Latremores Insurance and Champlain Peterbilt all tied up here in Game 2 of the best-of-5 semifinals. Joe Nisak likes to swing at the first pitch, and he did again. And he flies out to right center field for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd, and it's 3-3 ball game. Now I'll bring up Randy Brown. Shortstop. Brown takes it outside, ball 1. Levine delivers. Fly ball to center field. And Craig King is there. 2 down. Scott Silver. This is the 3, 4, and 5 hitters here for Peterbilt. So These are the guys that will have to produce if they're going to be competitive in this ball game in the long run. Levine's pitch, swung on. Hit in back of third. Neil Stevens has it, carries out to short left field for the out. Nothing across. 3 up, 3 down for Peterbilt. It remains 3-3. We're going to the 4th. Big Dave Smith at the plate as we start the 4th. Mike Mangarillo on the pitching rubber for Champlain Peterbilt. All tied up here, 3-3. Smith takes it deep, ball 1. Ball 2. Line drive. That ball's out of here. And incidentally, that last out in the previous inning, when McCaslin reached up, Misek, when he came in, said the ball was over the fence. So McCaslin kept it in the ballpark and kept Stevens from having a 3-run homer. Now Dave Smith has put his team up 4-3. Now wait a minute, that wasn't Neil Stevens who hit that long one, that was Craig King. Now it's Neil Stevens at the plate. Inside, ball 1. Ball 2. Misek is back at the fence, comes in on it, and makes the catch. So that's 1 down, and Scott Sorrell, the batter. Mongo. Mongo hit the ball, but this time it's foul. Brent Campbell in foul territory. An extra ball right there, ready to throw back in. Really an asset to this league. Out there and shags balls just about every night of the league. Now the pitch. Hit on the line. Caslin's there, and a lot of warning track homers. Warning track homers are actually warning track outs tonight. Now Todd Howard. Strike 1. 2 outs, 4-3 the score. 2 long ball outs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike. Frank Buxa on deck. Get sharply to third. Over to first. Nice stretch by Hamilton. So Libertini to Hamilton for the out. Nice play all around on both ends, both corners of the infield. They hold Latremore's Insurance to 1 run. It's a 4-3 lead for Latremore's over Champlain Peterbilt. So we're halfway through the ball game and heading for the bottom of the 4th. Shanty LaMarche at the plate. Scott McCormick has gone into left center field. Scott Sorrell is on the bench now in the extra hitter position. Pitch from Levine. Strike. 4-3, Latremore's Insurance, the undefeated regular season champions, leading in this series 1-0. It's hit to McCormick. 1 down. Scott Libertini, third baseman. He takes strike on the inside edge of the mat. 1-1.
Yeah, Scotty. Good job, Vernon. Nothing.
King fires it through to Levine. And Libertini's on at first with a single. And now Scott Hamilton will step in. Ball one. Ball two. Ball three. 3-0. There's a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Popped up to Spittler. 2 down. Gray McCaslin the second. Swings at the first pitch. Hits it to Scott McCormick. He'll squeeze it for the out. It's 4-3. Latremore is leading Champlain Peterbilt after 4 full. Frank Buxa steps in. Swings at the first pitch. It's a by Libertini into left field for the base hit. McCaslin will get it in. And Buxa's got 2 bases out of it on the missed throw. Now Keith Spittler. He lines a shot into left field. And we'll have runners at the corners. Latremore is leading 4-3. Kevin Levine at the plate with nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Rangarillo delivers. Ball one just misses. Foul ball. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Whalen goes for the diving catch. Levine will get 3 bases and drive in 2. And that's a 6-3 lead for Latremores. And McCormick outside, ball 1. Scott McCormick on bat at the bat at the plate. On deck is Bill as Steve Perrier. RBI single for McCormick. With nobody out in the top of the order up, this could be a long at bat for Latremores. Steve Perrier at the plate. That's playable. Whalen is there. McCormick tags in at second. Nice try from Whalen. Now Bill LeBeau, the batter.
Come on, Billy.
He lines it in front of McCaslin. Throws to the plate. McCormick's there about time the ball left the outfield grass, and because of that throw to the plate, LeBeau gets to second base instead of still being at first. Now Craig King, that makes it 7-3. Strike 1. 7-3 the score here in the top of the 5th. Line shot. Whalen makes the catch. And LeBeau retreats. Nice job there by Randy Whalen. Covered a lot of ground on that line shot. Take an extra base hit away from Craig King. So that's 2 down. And Dave Smith, who homered last time up there, steps in now for Latremores.
Billy, get away now.
High fly ball. This is playable. Caslin, in fact, will come in for it and make the catch. So it's a 7-3 lead. Latremore is leading Champlain Peterbilt. We're going to the bottom of the fifth.
If I hit twice, I can. Right.
Mike Mangarillo takes strike one. Leading off in the bottom of the fifth. And gets a base hit into center field.
What do you got in your pocket?
Now bring up Gray McCaslin III, left fielder.
I hit that 30 corner, so I was walking as oh. Thought I hit it too hard. Make sure the first come on.
Pitch from Levine.
I thought it would keep going.
Go!
Base hit.
Come on, Randy Whalen!
Now Randy Whalen. He takes it inside. Ball one.
You and Joe, come on!
Nobody out in the fifth. Bottom half. Seven 3 is our guess at the score. A high fly ball. McCormick is there. There'll be no advance. One down.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
Now Joe Misek.
Swipe it with a broom and everything.
Strike 1-1.
So had freight in it, so we took the rest of the freight out.
Ball two. Ball three. 3-1.
Load him up, load him up. What he wants to do is get him going to die.
Ball four will load the bases. Misek swings, hits it on the ground through the left side. Nice piece of hitting there by Misek. It's uncharacteristic bad throw for Lachemore's team. 7-4 now. The throw should have gone to third. Kept the runners at first and second. But the throw came through to the plate.
I'm telling you, I'm getting better.
And allows the runners to move up. So it takes the force off. Puts two men in scoring position instead of just one. And Randy Brown, the cleanup man, at the plate. 7-4 is the score here in the fifth.
Gotta be a base hit.
High fly ball. King will grab. Goes to the plate. And McCaslin scores. But Craig King gave it a good try. And Misek stayed at second. He wasn't sure where that throw was going. He didn't want to be thrown out at third before the run scored. So if he'd been thrown out at third before McCaslin scored, the run would not have counted on the third out. So Misek very wisely, I think, stayed put at second base.
Pick it up, babe. Base hit, Joe score.
Little Scott Silver in a 7-5 ball game. 2 outs, steps in. And the pitch. Deep for the ball. Game 2 in the best of 5 semifinals in the A division of the Adirondack Slow Pitch League. Hit on the ground to Perrier. Rifles it over to LeBeau. We're going to the 6th inning. 7-5, Lachemore's leading.
What does that make it?
If you were paying attention, you heard me say my best guess on the score was 7 runs for Lachemore's. But they have 8. That's my, when I say best guess, that's my fine print. That's reading the fine print. Gives me an out if I'm wrong. So it's 8-5 now as we go to the 6th. Neil Stevens will lead off for Lachemore's. And Garillo, a juggler. And Neil Stevens is going to hit the juggler right here. We're going to go for the juggler on this next pitch. Base hit through the left side. Stevens will round, and Misek's now at first base. And we have Scott Sorrell at the plate for Latremore Insurance. It's in the same spot that Neil Stevens hit it. Now runners at first and second. Now Todd Howard at the plate. Everybody's safe. Nobody gets the ball. Misek has to go after it. Stevens scores. Runners at the corners for Frank Buxa. 9-5 now the score. Ball one. There is no run rule once you get to the semifinals in the Adirondack League. So this game will go 7. Popped up. McCaslin makes the catch.
A double play and a follow-up to the catcher.
Sorrell giving it to Buxa. He says a double play and a pop-up to the catcher. So letting Buxa, reminding Buxa of what he's done so far tonight. Now Keith Spittler at the plate. You can do that when you're undefeated and you're confident you're going to win.
All right, it's good. Not yours, buddy. Not yours.
Lay off that, wait for yours.
They've had some close games, and of course the winner of the other semifinal is going to be a tough battle for these guys. That's the Baker and Son Legion team and Nadine's. Whoever wins that will be a tough match for Latrimore's. Hometown Cable will not cover that series. That gets away. Howard's going to try to score. And Spittler's going to go to third base. Now Kevin Levine at the plate. Mangarillo delivers. That's playable. Shanty LaMarche coming in, makes the catch. Fires, Spittler scores. Another run, a sacrifice fly for Levine. Now the 7th batter of the inning. 4 runs in here in the 6th. That makes it 12, I guess. 12-4. Whalen juggles it. McCormick's not a guy to juggle it with because he can fly. Scott McCormick. He can motor. He learned how to run ducking around the aisles at the Grand Union. Now Steve Perrier at the plate. Strike one. 12-5. 12-5 is the score. Top of the 6th. Deep.
There you go.
Knocked down by Brown. Yeah, he wanted to get that extra base. He wanted McCormick to go. He said, you go and I'll bother them enough to get you in before they get me out. And he would have too. Now Bill LeBeau, the batter. Strike one. 1-1. Hit to short. And a run scores. Now Craig King. Latremore has not really hit the number of long balls that have been expected in this semifinal round. Scott Libertini makes another nice catch there at third base. So I believe we have a 13-5 game as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Latrimore's leading Champlain Peterbilt. Shanty LaMarche hits it down the left field line. Gray McCaslin is, no, excuse me, wrong team. Neil Stevens is there to make the catch. One down. Look at the Latremore uniforms. You got the orange, you got gray, you got aqua, you got blue. And they're all Latrimore's uniforms from various years, I guess. They must hit the Latremore family up for new shirts every season. All right, Scott.
Oh! Take it out, Scott.
Libertini is going to reach on the error. And he'll bring up Scott Hamilton. Levine delivers. Strike one.
One.
1-1.
All right, Scott.
2-1. Come on, baby. Come on.
2-1. 3-1.
3-1.
Hit to McCormick. 2 down.
Yeah, play tomorrow.
Gray McCaslin the
Try to get it
second.
over quick. Try to get it over quick.
Hits it to left side and through. Runs at first and second. Now Mike Mangarillo steps in. 13-5 is the score. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Latrimore's looking to take a 2-0 lead in the series. That's foul. Look out, kids. Ouch. One ball, one strike.
2 out. Through.
Base hit. Bases loaded. Gray McCaslin, number 3 at the plate.
Take it out.
Nice job by Perrier. Goes in the hole, tosses to Howard, covering for the out. That would have scored 1, maybe 2 runs if that hadn't gotten through. So it's still 13-5. We're heading for the 7th with Latrimore's Insurance leading Champlain Peterbilt. The official Champlain Peterbilt van is here, with the star right on the top of Champlain. You know what they say about old truckers, they never die, you just get, oh well, either you know that one or you don't know it. This is Dave Smith, leading off the 7th inning. 13-5 is the score. Latremore is not even keeping a scorebook. I guess they don't keep track of batting averages and home runs and things like that. They just win all the games and don't care how it gets done, I guess. I always think it's interesting to keep track of those types of stats. Smith hits a line shot. That's going to drop in. And O'Neal Stevens. Strike one. throw it away. And a pitch.
1-1.
1-1. Strike. 1-2.
Good job, Neil.
Base hit for Stevens. Scott Sorrell.
Nice shot.
He gets a base hit.
Go, Smitty, go. Got it, Mike. Good job, good hustle, long go.
Runners at second and third. 14-5 the score. And Jeff Beebe is going to step in.
Nobody, Mongo. BB for Howard. BB.
First base is open.
Come on, baby.
Jeff Beebe batting for Todd Howard. It's a long fly ball. It's going to be off the fence on a hop. Going to get 2. And 2 runs will score. So that's going to be 16-5 now. And now Frank Buxa. Off the glove of Libertini. BB will stop at third. We'll have runners at the corners. No pop-up to the catcher this time. And batter now is Keith Spittler. Oh, the first, off Spittler's ankle, keeps it going to the fence. Nice play there. At second by Scott Hamilton. Nice play. Would have been even nicer if he was looking at the ball when he caught it. Another run scores. So that'll make it probably 17-5. Now Kevin Levine. Whalen on his horse.
Coming.
2 down. And now the 8th batter of the inning, Scott McCormick. 4 runs in here in the 7th. 17-5 lead for Latremores. Fouls it off. Strike 1. Strike 2. Not even coming close to the cars. What's the matter with him? One, 2. 2-2.
2-2.
Steve!
3-2.
Full count. And the payoff. Foul ball. 3rd strike. It's an out in the Adirondack League. So it's 17-5. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Latrimore's Insurance leading Champlain Peterbilt. This is Randy Whalen. He's leading off in the bottom of the 7th. He yanks his first one. Foul. Strike 1.
Base it, baby, base it. Keep it down.
What happened?
Yeah, the second pitch to Whalen is hit by Perrier.
Way to hit the ball all day.
And he'll stop at first. And we'll bring up that first ball hitter, Joe Misek.
Come on, Joe. Keep it alive,
He likes that first pitch. He's going to tee off on it. Here it is. Doesn't like it. It's inside.
How are you feel, Joe?
But on the mat. Ball 1. Ball 2. On the ground, Perrier will look for two. You'll get one. Not likely to get Joe Misek on a double play. That better be tailor-made because Misek's a good runner. Let's see, Randy Brown, no pitch. $17-5 is the score. Latrimore's won game 1, 10-5. This is game 2. There's the tailor-made. Double play ends the ball game. So it's a 2-0 lead in the series. The defending league champions, unbeaten in 1998, have a 2-0 lead against Champlain Peterbilt. So that's the way it was on this August 26, 1998 in Adirondack Slow Pitch League semifinal play at the West Plattsburgh Post 1619 Legion Field in beautiful downtown West Plattsburgh.